Pocket projectors sound amazing, but most of them are either too dim, too grainy, or die halfway through a movie. So in this video, I'm breaking down the 3 best pocket projectors you can buy today. We'll look at the AAXA P8, the most portable budget pick you can actually fit in a jacket pocket. Then the Nebula Capsule 3 LED, which nails the balance of size, features, and picture quality for most people. And finally, the Nebula Capsule 3 Laser, the premium choice if you want the sharpest image and best colors in a pocket-sized design. Stick till the end because I'll not only show you what each projector does best, but also where they fall short, alternatives for special uses and things you should know before you pick one, and setup quirks. By the end, you'll know exactly which one is worth your money and which features matter most for the way you'll actually use it. So let's get started. Links to all the projectors mentioned are available in the description. First, for a budget pocket projector, your best bet is the AAXA P8. If what you want is the smallest projector you can actually carry in your hand or slip into a jacket pocket, this is the one. The P8 is tiny, barely bigger than a stack of coasters, and weighs less than a pound. It runs Android, so you can load up apps like YouTube or Netflix, or you can just plug in a Fire Stick or Chromecast through HDMI. You'll get a picture that's watchable up to about 60 or maybe 80 inches, as long as you keep the lights off. And that's really the key. This isn't something you'll use in daylight or in a bright living room. It's designed for darker spaces where you just want a simple setup that works. The trade-offs are what you'd expect at this level. Native resolution is lower than the mid-range and premium models, so the picture won't be as sharp. Brightness is limited too, you need a dark room to get the most out of it, and it doesn't have a built-in battery, so you'll need wall power or a USB-C power bank. But if you set your expectations correctly, it delivers. You get a projector that's truly pocketable, easy to pack, and cheap enough to justify as a casual gadget. Now, if you're thinking you'd rather have a little more convenience, there are alternatives in this budget range. The Kodak Luma 75 has a built-in rechargeable battery and is about as small as pocket projectors get. The downside is that it's extremely dim. It's only usable in completely dark rooms, so think small cartoons for kids or quick YouTube videos on the wall. Another option is the Nebula Capsule Air. It's can-sized, has Google TV with proper Netflix support, and comes with a battery. It's brighter than the Kodak, though still in the dim room only category. Both are better choices if you value having a battery built in rather than plugging into power every time. When you line these up, the differences are pretty clear. The AAXA P8 is the choice when you just need something as small and cheap as possible. It's not the brightest, it's not the sharpest, but it's the most pocketable and gets the job done if you set your expectations right. Next, for most people, the projector that makes the most sense is the Nebula Capsule 3 LED. This is the one that nails the balance between size, features, and picture quality. It's shaped like a soda can, it's full 1080p, and it runs Google TV with licensed Netflix right out of the box. Setup is basically automatic. Autofocus, auto keystone, and screen fit kick in within seconds, so you can just set it down, point it at a wall, and start watching. The 8-watt speaker is solid for casual viewing, and the battery lasts long enough to get through a full movie. The main limitation here is brightness. At around 200 ANSI lumens, it's not something you'll want to use in daylight, but in a dark room or outside at night, it's sharp, colorful, and feels like a big step up over cheaper pocket models. The experience is what matters here. You don't need extra gear, you don't need to mess with power banks, you just carry it, turn it on, and you're watching. There are alternatives if you want to push a little further. The XGME Mogo 3 Pro is a strong competitor in this range. It's still compact and delivers more brightness, about 450 ISO lumens, so the image looks punchier. The catch is that it doesn't have an internal battery. It's meant to run off the wall or a USB-C power bank, which adds a little complexity if you want it to be truly mobile. Another alternative is Samsung's Freestyle 2. This one is unique because of its swivel design. You can project onto a ceiling, a wall, or even odd angles without hassle. It runs Samsung's Tizen OS and even has Gaming Hub support. The brightness isn't amazing, but the flexibility makes it stand out. The Nebula Capsule 3 LED is the safe bet for most people. It's easy to use, it looks good in the right conditions, and it has the battery and smart features built in, so you don't need anything else. Finally, if you want the best picture quality in a pocket projector, look at the Nebula Capsule 3 laser. This is the premium option that stays pocket-sized. It takes the same can-shaped body and upgrades the light source to laser. You still get 1080p resolution, Android TV, an 8-watt speaker, and a battery that lasts for a full-feature film. But the image quality is noticeably better. Laser light makes the colors look more vibrant, the focus holds sharper from edge to edge, and the whole picture just feels more polished. The brightness is higher than the LED capsule, though you'll still want to use it in a dim room. It's not meant to replace a living room projector, but for a portable device you can carry in one hand, it's one of the most impressive options out there. You're paying for that extra clarity and color performance, but if you care about picture quality, it's worth it. For alternatives, the XGME Mogo 4 laser is worth looking at. It uses a triple laser setup and pushes brightness up to around 550 ISO lumens. Plus, it has a built-in battery. It's still compact, just a little bulkier than the capsule. Another premium alternative is Samsung's Freestyle 2, which doesn't hit the same brightness or image quality, but it's the most flexible in design. If you want a projector you can point at a ceiling and instantly watch, that's the one. And if you're willing to spend more for the best picture you can get in this form factor, the Capsule 3 laser is the premium option that still stays pocket-sized.